The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the love and power story between the characters is entering an extremely tense and dramatic phase. Below are the latest developments surrounding Carter, Daphne, Hope, Steffi, and Brooke, the names that will turn everything upside down in the near future. It all started when Carter accidentally discovered that Daphne, the woman he had just developed feelings for, was secretly planning to separate him from Hope. She planned to take advantage of the close relationship between Carter and Hope to create conflict, and then take back the company for Steffi. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, business, power, and family are always intertwined with love, and this time, Daphne chose a risky path, destroying Carter Hope's love with the aim of regaining the advantage for Steffi. Notably, Brooke was the one who accidentally overheard Daphne's entire plan. With her straightforward personality and willingness to protect her family, Brooke immediately sought to verify and protect Hope. Brooke had never sat still when her daughter's happiness was threatened, so she would certainly find a way to intervene, perhaps even pushing things to a climax. When he learned the truth, Carter felt betrayed by the person he had just trusted and loved. Angry and disappointed, he not only ended his budding romantic relationship with Daphne, but also fired her from her job. This drastic action showed that Carter did not accept any lies in his life, especially when it was directly related to the person he truly loved, Hope, and his own honor. It seemed that the story would end when Carter decided to break up with Daphne, but unexpectedly, things suddenly took a completely different turn. Daphne announced that she was pregnant with Carter's child. With a serious and responsible nature, Carter could not abandon the woman who was carrying his child, no matter how angry he was at the betrayal. Carter's inner conflict became even greater. He felt both angry at being taken advantage of and could not hide his happiness when he knew he was about to become a father. It was a struggle between reason and emotion, between the desire to protect his love for Hope and the undeniable responsibility to the person who would give birth to his child. Not stopping there, to be sure of everything, Carter took Daphne to the hospital for a checkup. Here, the doctor confirmed that Daphne was 3 weeks pregnant. This fact coincided with a time when both of them were drunk and had sex. Carter was really confused when he remembered that night. Both he and Daphne had forgotten or deliberately avoided it until the pregnancy result was irrefutable evidence. The secret could no longer be buried. Carter faces a difficult choice: continue to hide and let the relationship with Hope gradually crack when the truth is revealed, or proactively confess in the hope of receiving sympathy. In the end, he decides to reveal the whole story to Hope. This is probably the time when Hope has to consider between her love for Carter and the hurt of knowing she was betrayed. Things become more tense than ever. Previously, Carter planned to break up with Daphne and protect his love for Hope, but now he cannot ignore the existence of the child in Daphne's belly. Carter hopes that Hope can understand and forgive, but will she be tolerant enough? If not, Hope may choose the path of revenge, especially when she has just been deeply hurt. It is unclear what will happen next, but Daphne's pregnancy has completely changed the situation. Carter is now at a crossroads: responsibility for his unborn child, his old love for Hope, and Steffi's calculations and Brooke's interference. The situation becomes complicated when many people are concerned that Daphne will take advantage of this child to continue her plot to control Carter, thereby causing conflict from within the company to help Steffi achieve her business goals. Will Hope stay with Carter after this shock? Or will she decide to leave him, even secretly planning to respond to the pain she has suffered? Brooke will not stand by and watch her daughter suffer. And finally, what will Daphne do to protect her child, as well as continue her plan? All promise to create a series of dramatic episodes, making it impossible for viewers to take their eyes off the bold and the beautiful. Stay tuned for the next episodes to see how the fates of Carter, Daphne, Hope, and those involved will change. A dramatic new chapter of the bold and the beautiful is unfolding with a series of plots, schemes, and unexpected twists that will surely keep the audience on the edge of their seats. Each relationship is gradually on the brink of collapse, when Hope's anger and somewhat extreme calculations are pushing everyone into a dead-end crisis. Below is the latest series of events, analyzing each aspect to clearly see the storm sweeping through the characters. At the beginning of this series of events, Carter announced that he wanted to end his relationship with Hope. Not only stopping at simply breaking up, he also expressed his intention to return the company to Ridge, a move that shocked and angered Hope. From Carter's perspective, perhaps he thought that returning the company was a way to ease the conflict with the Forrester family and at the same time regain their trust. He also asked Hope to apologize to the Forrester family for the conflicts and disputes that have lasted for a long time. Carter's decision was certainly not accidental. He has a close relationship with the Forrester family, and Ridge is a person with great influence in the corporation. Carter may have wanted to break up with Hope to strengthen his position and reputation in Ridge's eyes. However, he did not expect that this breakup would become the last straw that made Hope lose control. Hope was not only emotionally hurt when Carter left her, but also had her pride and years of hard work affected. Up until now, Hope had always devoted herself to building and developing her own fashion line. In the fierce business world, success is not easy, especially when the Forrester family with its long-standing reputation is behind her. If she agreed to return the company or accept failure, years of hard work would be wasted. Hope believed that no one, including Carter, had the right to take away the results of her hard work. The resentment of being forced to apologize to the Forrester family, combined with the feeling of betrayal, pushed Hope to the limit of her endurance. Not only hurt about her work, Hope was also choked by Carter's betrayal. The two had a passionate time together, overcoming many obstacles. But now, Carter turned his back, choosing to support the Forrester family and distanced himself from Hope. Worse still, Hope discovered that Carter had become close to Daphne, whom she suspected of being involved in many schemes in the company. It was the combination of her heartache and the feeling of being abandoned that prompted Hope to do something that perhaps even she herself did not expect. She decided to make him pay, a cryptic statement about revenge against Carter for what he had done to her. Hope's anger reached its peak when she secretly followed Carter and Daphne. Although the details of Hope's original plan were unknown, the moment she saw the two getting into the car together seemed to have ignited everything. In a fit of rage and loss of control, Hope drove, accelerated, and deliberately crashed into Carter's car. The terrible collision caused Carter's car to roll over several times, seriously injuring both him and Daphne. Physical pain and psychological panic struck the two victims. This was no longer a normal joke or intimidation, but had turned into intentional murder. Even more frightening, this seemed to be the result of Hope's long-standing anger, causing her to act without hesitation. The accident not only caused serious physical injuries to Carter and Daphne, but also took away the little life in Daphne's womb. She was pregnant with Carter's child, and the crash completely destroyed all hope of keeping the child. The doctor was forced to intervene and could only save Daphne, but the baby did not survive. This is a huge shock to everyone, especially Carter, who has just lost his unborn child and is facing the risk of death or serious sequelae after the accident. The child's death will certainly push the relationship between Carter and Hope into an irreparable abyss. This also promises to open up a series of conflicts, torments, and hatred that will last for a long time. Taken to the emergency room in critical condition, Carter is still uncertain whether he will live or die. With severe injuries, plus the shock of losing his child, even if he survives, it will be difficult for him to quickly recover both mentally and physically. Carter's condition becomes the focus of concern for the Forrester family, friends, and perhaps even Hope, even though she was the one who caused the accident. But does Hope still have enough love to be tormented, or has hatred clouded all conscience? This is also an important turning point. If Carter wakes up, how will he react when he learns that Hope was the one who caused the terrible accident? Will he find a way to forgive her, or will he hate her for the rest of his life for losing the baby, losing his health, and possibly losing faith in love? This serious incident certainly does not stop at a normal accident, because the initial evidence shows that Hope intentionally crashed the car. Although she may deny or try to hide her motive, public opinion and the police force will certainly investigate. The intentional murder, or at least the crime of attempted murder, while driving can put Hope at risk of being arrested or brought to court. In the business world, if Hope is arrested, her fashion project may collapse, and the Forrester family, especially Ridge and Brooke, will certainly react strongly. On the other hand, a part of the audience is also curious whether this is Hope's last extreme move or just a temporary madness, and she will wake up and regret in the next episodes. With a series of serious intertwined details, the future of the characters becomes extremely bleak and unpredictable. The big question is, can Carter overcome the crisis to face Hope in court? Or will he wake up with severe consequences, losing the chance to continue his career? How will Daphne react to losing her unborn child? Will she resent Hope and demand justice, or will she keep the secret because of other calculations? Will Hope be arrested and charged, or will she somehow escape the charge thanks to her lawyer, family background, or some secret of the Forrester family? How will Ridge and the Forrester family react to this tragedy? Will they unite to protect Carter, demand punishment for Hope, or split into many factions? All of these events create a fierce storm in the bold and the beautiful. The audience will definitely not want to miss any moment to know whether Hope will sink deeper into the darkness of crime or have a chance to turn around, and whether Carter has enough strength to step over the abyss of tragedy and start everything over. The world of fashion, power, and love is once again plunged into chaos, promising to bring breathtaking twists in the next episodes.